Welcome back to Let's Play Keitai Denjuu Telefang, aka Fake Pokemon Diamond. That's pretty much it. Last time we left off after someone escaped, and now we'll find out just why. So basically what's going on here is that a city, and that's very loosely said, is at war between birds and snakes. And, well, they've been going at it for a long time, but apparently our vice chief here does not know why. He's just worn out from all the fighting. That really says a lot about our dear friend here. Either way, we offered to help to basically act as a friendly messenger and thereby try to end this whole war. Or somewhat try. Either way, you can run into monsters along this path. And to skip those annoying phone calls, just go into the map or menu or whatever. So you head up here and then head into this place. So he wonders what a human is doing here, and then we say we're a friendly messenger from the birds. Oh snap, holy fucking shit, we're dead. Not really. Bozuaru was originally called Potzal, and it has very low defense, but at the same time high attack. It's amongst the highest that we've met so far, I think. Yes, even higher than Tampala, aka Genraiku. But the thing about this battle is that you don't want to miss any attacks, otherwise you're dead. I was only lucky here that my friend decided to use E-Magic instead. I'll explain more about E-Magic later when it becomes much more useful, but for now I will not say anything about it. You don't really need to know. So we basically explain our master plan of world domination by making everyone friends and them using slavery against them. I don't know. However, before he's willing to give up peace, he needs a certain toy. And at this point, just train, because you will not be able to win the upcoming battle unless you train. Also, you can meet the scorpion monster here, Luigia, I think it was called. Not that I've checked, but I believe it's effective against the monster we're about to fight. And, well, you'll see more about that. I don't know if that's actually the case, but I think it is, if I remember correctly. Apparently, someone named Gangbanao has stolen a toy, or the toy that we need. And apparently he's also the same bird that we met earlier. So, gonna have to go for that. But, funny thing though, if you go up 2 screens, if you go all the way to the right, you will find a man living in a cave. Although it doesn't look like a cave at all. Now I'm going to show you this because it basically goes to show that E-monsters have personalities. The fact that it chooses to escape, and you can actually be so unlucky that some of the monsters you have this cowardice personality. However, I'm not entirely sure how it affects you, but I believe they will run away too. So he recognizes us, thinks it's cool that we specially came to see him, and we explain the situation that we want everyone to be friends again. He wonders why the heck would they even do that, they hate each other. Then we explain we need that toy he stole, and if we get that, we will be able to make everyone friends, but he's not willing to give it up so easily, only if we fight him. Kaotes or Cortos has very high speed. I tried this at level 17 or 27 and he was able to outspeed me so much that he would get 2 attacks in before I would get even 1. Aside from that, he doesn't have that high attack and his defenses are quite low. But you'll see that because I deal so little damage and he deals so much, it wouldn't seem to make sense. However, as you have obviously seen, I am weak against him and he's effective against me. So, Surugem that you're seeing here was called Sorghum. It's the pre-evolution of Bozuaru, and like the other one, high attack, low defense. I think that the base stat difference between their attacks is actually 1. That Bozuaru has 17 and Sorghum has 16. Speed-wise they're okay, but they won't outspeed many things, or not that much, so yeah. Either way, we get our toy, suggests that he go back to live in that village, but he needs to regain his strength. Here comes the toy. It's like here comes the airplane or some shit. Either way, he tells us to go to the Snake King. The fact that they're the Snake Kings I didn't even know at first. They both seem like a flying type, so I figured, could be the case, but who knows. But either way, we get some items. I don't know what they're meant to do. I never check on those things, so get used to that if you haven't already. And let's head to our dear friend to give him his toy. Apparently it's a female too, because why would they else want that toy? I don't know. And yet again, why do they even bother asking me if I want to? Progressing in the game or not? Nah, not really. Either way, we get the antenna tree key and we're able to move on. Like right now. This island. And Sunki Baths is again. We have no clue where we are, so we just simply explain that it's green everywhere. Then he telepathically figures out it's Liz Island and, well, there's some quarreling going on. Something we'll learn right now. What the hell are they quarreling? That English was so beautiful I fainted 50 times. Either way, they're talking about this E-Wave and I couldn't find anything about it on the Wikia page. I then tried to look it up on or look it through in the Japanese version trying to translate it, but even that one didn't seem to explain it properly either. It could be something that was explained in later episodes and I've simply forgotten, but I don't know. Either way, we need to find an E-monster that can transmit the whole E-wave. I think it was supposed to. Well, either way, we're going to see a very familiar face about now. And don't talk to anyone, they'll just attack you. It's the one and only Miss Miyu. I think it's a female at least. So she get pissed off that we asked her how she's doing. Thanks, bitch. I will no longer worry about you in any other case. Either way, we randomly ask her if she knows anything about monsters that can stop E-Wave, and apparently her friend thinks she knows it. Just so you know, the name is not Singxi. You will learn that pretty soon, actually. So we need to go to Alice, and then she disappears into the blue. Not exactly sure how they do it. But in case you're not familiar with the map, it should be quite simple to find it, but I'll show you either way. So you head to Palin, move through the village, and, well, this is slow paced, but that's what happens. Okay, so you go through here, make a right turn, because you can't move any other way. Get bothered by a fucking asshole. Head back to the M City, Virginia, and then you head into the, or find the entrance to the antenna tree there, right there. And then you're back at Bamu Sea. Now move through Bamu Sea and you'll reach Alice. Can it be any more difficult? No, not at all. Man, we managed to escape 2 battles. There will probably be a blue moon tonight, I think. Either way, head up here, and there you have him. Or her, I don't know. So, after a little bit of speech, which is quite irrelevant, apparently we're mistreating said monster as well, I don't know. But we want him to settle the fighting there, or something, I don't know. Either way, we have to prove ourselves. So Ranbrage was called Lampgera, has good speed and okay attack and defense, but is an aquatic type, so nah, not going to bother anymore with that. And that's as simple as it can ever be. 76 experience is probably the most I've earned so far for a single monster. I think so, at least. Either way, head all the way back to Liz Island. And then I made a mistake here, but you're supposed to truce Ranbrage now. And, well, after that you're supposed to talk to your dear friend there. Or I'm a sheep, I don't even care. Either way, he's being impatient, and if you notice that he said, or called Ranbrage, our Christ. I'm supposed to interpret that as Savior, or at least that's what I think it said in the Japanese version. That would make sense. But also remember, this is a Chinese bootleg. And I don't know about you, but I don't remember Chinese people being very Christian or anything. But that's irrelevant. So it turns out it didn't work out the way it's supposed to, and so we now have to figure out a whole new way. And our dear sheep friend figures out that we might as well annihilate everyone, and that it should make our lives easier. That's fine, yes. Sorry, a little yawn. Whatever the case, bring back curry boots, or whatever you now use. And I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Obana was called Obana. A shame it's not an M instead of the N, but it'll do, I guess. Either way, Obana is attack Denjuu, has high attack, decent speed, and incredibly pathetic defense. It's even a shame I don't one-hit knock out it, but level 31, I can't really complain. You want to drive us away, so turn off the E-Wave. I tried, but it didn't work. Aokuteru was called Octor, and as you can probably tell, it's the evolved form of Mantia. It has high HP, and well, the rest of its stats are pathetic, so nothing to say about that. Mirts I will say nothing about, because you're not really supposed to be super effective against him. I'm just going to guess that he or she has bad defense either way. I figured at first I would show all battles since they were mandatory, but there's no variety in it other than an occasional critical hit when it's even unnecessary, so nah, doesn't really matter. Either way, destroy person after person, or in this case it's a monster, but whatever. Only 3 more left. And you didn't sneeze. That's amazing. Very amazing. Another Obana and it is done. If the E-Wave can't do shit, I can't do shit either. I originally went the wrong way, so you're supposed to head right from the entrance. Here you will encounter 2 Sorghum, and that's pretty much it. I only chose a second monster here as a safe strat because you may very well risk that their high attack will be able to pull through and that they can actually kill you. Even in spite of their low levels, it is actually possible. I can tell you all about that. I didn't remember if Rodant here was actually someone you were supposed to fight, but it turns out it wasn't. So now that you were done, you're supposed to head in here. And, well, we get congratulated, but we're not given any cigars, so I'm going to say fuck you. Apparently there's some big master on the island. I don't remember anything about that. I believe I know what comes after that, but I'm not certain. There's a little while before we even do that. Either way, that's it. Take care. Peace out.